Okay.
Hi, JR. Well, this is a season where we all love. First off, why we celebrate Christmas? Because it's Christ's birthday, right? Hoping you have been a good boy, that your stocking may be filled from top to toe. Grandpa, sit down here with me and tell the most unusual thing you noticed out of JR when he was just a toddler.
Oh. JR, remember when you used to slide into second base at baseball? I hope someday that'll be true for you.
Now I'm going to tell you this story, JR, because when you was here last summer, you'd get in my lap and listen to this old story. So now that you're far away, please play this tape and think of us. Once there was an old lady that lived all by herself. And when she would get lonely, she'd get out her old spinning wheel and she would spin and spin and spin and spin. This particular day, she got so tired and so lonely. She went to the door and opened the door and looked out, and it was so dark, raining and thundering and lightning. She said, who's going to stay with me this long, lonesome, rainy night? There was an old bear way over in the woods. He said, me. This little old lady went back and she span and spun and span and spun and span and spun. She got so tired and so sleepy. She got up and went and opened the door and looked out. It was still raining and thundering and lightning. She said, who's going to stay with me this long, lonesome, rainy night? The old bear was over behind the field. He said, me. So she goes back, spin and spun and spin and spun. She got so tired and so sleepy, she went to the door and opened the door and looked out, and it was just a raining and thundering and lightning. She said, who's going to stay with me this long, lonesome, rainy night? The old bear was behind the barn. He was getting closer. So he said, me. So she goes back and she spin and spun and spin and spun. She got so tired and sleepy, she went to the door and looked out, and it was just a raining and thundering and lightning. She said, who's going to stay with me this long, lonesome, rainy night? The old bear was under the doorstep. He said, me. So she goes back and spin and spun and spin and spun, and she got so tired and sleepy. She went to the door and looked out, and it was still raining and thundering and lightning. She said, who's going to stay with me this long, lonesome, rainy night? The old bear said, me. Jumped out and hit her up. Now, JR, we pray the Lord of heaven will take you by the hand and lead you to the promised land. Although we don't get to see your sweet face very often, we love you. And one day, may we all sit together in heavenly places. For me, I'll say, God bless you, and Grandpa says,
JR, that's good advice. But I imagine that old bear eat that old woman. He done got the tummy.